planning on visiting Belize, you've probably researched how to get around the country and you've probably come to a dead end. Have no fear, that's why I am here. Hi guys, my name is Giselle. I'm your local Belizean and local realtor, and I'm here to provide you with all the knowledge gaps that you cannot find on the internet when researching your trip to Belize. So in this video, we're gonna go over what's involved when crossing the border from Mexico into Belize, when you're crossing the border from Belize to Mexico, when crossing the border from Belize to Guatemala, how to get around by bus, how to get around by boat, get a rental car from, is it worth it to get a rental car? And we're gonna discuss the international airport as well as the local airlines. All right, so let's get started. Let's start with crossing the border because you have a lot of people that come in from Mexico to Belize. So let's say you flew into Chetumal, or maybe you took the ADO bus and you get off at Chetumal. The easiest thing for you to do would be to take a taxi to the Belizean border. This taxi will stop you at the Mexican border first, and they will actually be able to drive you all the way to the Belizean border. Now, once you've crossed both borders, you have different options. You can either continue your journey to bus. You'll have to take a local Belizean taxi to take you to the bus terminal, or you can take a local Belizean taxi to the water taxi in Corozal. Now, the boat trips are limited, and these boat trips take you from Corozal to San Pedro, right? If you miss this water taxi from Corozal to San Pedro, you have to take the bus. You don't have a choice. Or you spend an overnight in Corozal. Here is the schedule. Another option for crossing the border to Belize would be to do so by water. So in Chetumal, you can ask your water taxi to take you to the San Pedro Belize Express ferry that is located in Chetumal, okay? And from here, they will do immigration. They will process your immigration documents at the dock, and they will take you directly to San Pedro. If you are going to Kikoker, they will still process you through immigration, and you will go from San Pedro to Kikoker. This boat only leaves Chetumal at 3:30 p.m. There is no other boat. So once again, if you are going to miss this boat, make sure you have alternative plans. Maybe you cross the border to Corozal and you take the bus to your destination in Belize, or you book a one-night stay in Chetumal and then you take the boat the following day. So that's crossing the border from Mexico into Belize. Now, if you're crossing the border from Belize to Mexico, you have to pay an exit fee. This is a $20 fee, okay? I'm not sure if they accept cards, so please make sure you have cash in order to pay it. Once you arrive to the Mexican border, you have to tell them how long you will be in Mexico. If you are planning on returning to Belize, then you tell them, hey, we're gonna be here in Mexico for 7 days or less, and when you're returning, you're not gonna need to pay this exit fee on Mexico's side. Now, if you tell them 3 days and you end up staying 4 days, you will need to pay 775 pesos when leaving Mexico and re-entering Belize. The Mexicans can be really exact. Sometimes they'll just, state a flexible 7 days that you'll be staying there. Or sometimes if you tell them, I'm really only here for 3 days, they will only write down the 3 days. And if you stay 4 days, you will have to pay this exit fee to Mexico, all right? So just keep that in mind when dealing with Mexican immigration. If you don't plan on returning to Belize, then it doesn't matter, right? Now, let's say you are flying into Belize's international airport. Philip Goldson International Airport, right? That's what it's called. We have several airlines that fly into this international airport, and we also have 2 local airlines. One is called Tropic Air, one is called Maya Air. These airlines have municipal airports in the districts in Belize that have airports, and they also have an office in the international airport. So when you're booking your ticket, be sure to check if you're booking from the international location or if you are booking from the municipality, so the municipal location, right? That's the first thing. Also, both airlines fly to the same destinations, and they are typically about the same price. So here is their website, and here are the destinations that they fly to. If you feel like flying is too expensive and you land in the international airport, What you can do is take a private shuttle or taxi from the international airport to Belize City or wherever in the country you want to go. If you already have accommodations in place, you can contact that hotel and they can probably provide a shuttle service for you. But like I said, if this is too expensive, make sure you take a private shuttle or taxi from the airport to San Pedro Belize Express, and then from there you can figure out your transportation needs. From the international airport to San Pedro Belize Express, this is about 25-minute to 30-minute car ride, okay? If you are taking the water taxi because you're heading out to the islands, you do have to make your way to Belize City. From Belize City, you can either take the water taxi to San Pedro or Kikaker, and this is the route. Every single water taxi that departs Belize City will first stop in Kikaker, and then it will continue to San Pedro, okay? San Pedro is the final destination. The water taxi typically runs every hour and a half. How many water taxis do we have? We have two. Each one has its, pros and cons. We have Caribbean Sprinter and we have San Pedro Belize Express, okay? Caribbean Sprinter, what I love about them, they are so fast. So fast. They will get there a lot faster than San Pedro Belize Express. In addition to that, so their transportation time is a lot shorter. Secondly, they always depart on time. So if you are running 15 minutes late, you're probably going to have to go with San Pedro Belize Express. If you are running on time and you want to get to the island quickly, you will travel with Caribbean Sprinter. Also, when they are handling your luggage, from the minute you arrive to your destination, your luggage is offloaded, I would say, within the first 5 minutes. Now, what is it like traveling with San Pedro Belize Express? Well, one, when you are waiting for the water taxi, they have a couple restaurants within the waiting area, which Caribbean Sprinter does not have. It's also the more popular water taxi. I think they do a pretty good job marketing. Doesn't mean that they're the best. I think both are quite good. San Pedro Belize Express does tend to leave a little later. I would say almost 15 minutes later because of the volume of people that they are transporting. They also move slower because their boats are a lot bigger and they are transporting more people. So just bear that in mind, okay? The bus schedule. All right. So this is the most information that I can find regarding the bus. The chicken bus is so cheap, guys. So cheap. An hour on the bus costs about $6 to $8 Belize dollars, which translates to $3 to $4 US dollars, right? So that's clearly the most economical way to get around Belize. So here's a link with the schedule and it will tell you the different stops and the different destinations. If you still need help, just pull up this link, show it to a local. They can help explain to you how to get around or which bus you should be looking out for, because you might not recognize some of the final destinations on the bus line, but a local will, and they will know what the stops are in between, right? So become friends with a local, because the bus terminal does not have a phone number that you can call. Now, let's say you want to head to Mexico or Guatemala or even San Ignacio. There are two companies that are located at San Pedro Belize Express that can get you to your destination. So every day, the buses that leave to Mexico, to Guatemala, and to San Ignacio leave at 12 p.m. Okay, there are two companies. You have Atlanta Express and you have this other one. This is their schedule. And if you've watched my other video, I emphasize how important it is for you to download WhatsApp. This is how you would communicate with them. And this is how you would be able to purchase your bus ticket, okay? The buses are really nice. They have AC, they have a restroom. So it's kind of similar to the Greyhound, right, in the US. This is a nice alternative. Here you can see the different destinations, how long it takes to get to these destinations, and you can see what the price is. Now, crossing the border from Belize to Guatemala. Once again, you do have to pay the exit tax to Belize, which is 40 Belize dollars. And when you cross over to the Guatemalan border and you are dealing with Guatemalan immigration, there is no fee to Guatemala, okay? So just bear that in mind. There you go. This is all the information you need to know for getting around Belize. This is your most comprehensive guide. It's ram-packed with all the details. You're not going to find this anywhere else, not not on the internet because it's not there. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. It motivates me to push out more videos for you guys, and it helps us cover at least some of the costs for producing these videos. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.